In this video, I'm going to show you the opposite of what we did in the last video. So instead of splitting up values, we're going to be combining them. And make sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to show you how to combine any text values inside of Excel using the concatenate function. So first I'm going to show you what the syntax for that formula is, and then I'm going to give a short example of me combining the first and last names together to fill out a table. So if that sounds helpful to you, let's get right into it. Now the good news is that the concatenate function is actually easier to understand than the other functions that I talked about previously, because all you gotta do is enter in the text values that you want to combine as a separate argument in the formula. So let's just say that I have two text values, one that says hello and then the other one that says world. And let's just say that in Excel you want to display it so that it says hello world. So you gotta combine the values together. And so to do this, you're gonna say equals concat with the open parenthesis, and then the first argument you're gonna enter in the cell that has the word hello in it, and then the second argument you want to have the double quotes and then a space in between it, because you want Excel to know that you're having a space in between the two separate words that you're putting in. And for a third argument, you're gonna put in the cell that has the word world in it, and once you do that, it's gonna display hello world with the space in between the two words. And so now I'm going to show you a more formal example on my screen, so let's hop over there. Alright, so now I'm in my screen and I got a table with around 10 rows, but we're just going to fill this whole table up by only filling up one cell. So I want to combine the first and last name together into a single value. So to do this, we're going to say equals concat with the open parenthesis, and then head over to the function argument window and click on the A4 for the first argument, and then for a second argument we want to put in a space surrounded by double quotes to tell Excel that we want there to be a space between the first and the last name. Now the third argument is going to have the last name, which is B4, and then that's really it. We just click OK, and then it gives us the full name, and we don't have to do this for each of the separate values, because all we have to do is go to the bottom right of the cell and then hover your mouse so that it shows a black crosshair, and then double click that, and it's automatically gonna combine the first and last names below the first row. So now that you learned how to work with text values inside of this playlist, I want to move on to numerical values. So there's a cool trick that you could do in Excel that only works for values that are numbers, and I'm gonna put that video up on the screen so you can click on it, and I hope to see you there.